Alright. We should be live, hopefully. Hello everybody. Welcome to Sprocket. This is going to be a test stream because honestly, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I would love to be able to stream this, but I don't really have a good setup for streaming PC because my PC that I use for streaming has to be able to play the game and stream it, and I don't know if that's going to work out or not. So we will find out, I guess, soon enough. But I also need to figure out how I'm going to be able to look at chat while playing the game. The way I've been doing it is I use my little monitor to have chat while I'm playing the game on the TV. But if I'm playing on PC, I can't have that over here. Or at least I haven't figured that out yet. So, welcome to Sprocket. Sprocket is a PC tank building game where you literally design your tanks from the ground up and take them into challenges. Yeah, that's kind of probably what I will end up doing, is using my my phone, to be honest. Speaking of which, it's hidden behind me. That's literally what I'm gonna end up doing. I just pause it and have the chat coming up. So keep that in mind, guys. It is going to be hard for me to keep up with chat. But again, this is just a test. I want to see how this game is. I've not played the game yet. I want to. And you guys are going to be here with me. And hello. Is it Pepsic? Pepsix? I apologize, man. But new house is doing good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might need to change something here with the stream. Because we need to set it up for... It's probably... I may have to restart the stream, guys, just as a heads up. And it looks like I'm going to. So, I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm restarting the stream. I should be good to go now. I had to restart it. I wanted to check... which is not optimal. I'm getting some weird things. That's why I was checking just to make sure. But I figure we'll go into... I think the stream's working, to be honest. Seems to be, anyway. I can't really tell. Yeah, the stream's working. Okay, so we'll just see how it ends up. Again, worst case scenario, it's a test. I've got to learn how to do all this on PC. So there should be some new things as well in the stream. I think there's now a thing that pops up for members and super chats and that sort of thing. So that'll also be tested if anybody decides to do that today. It should pop up in the stream as well. But the first things first that I'm noticing is I'm not seeing the chat box popping up, even though it should be. there should be chat showing up. Over here. Not sure why that's not working. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry too much about the specifics. We'll test those later on. I just want to get into the game at this point. So, no tanks land sounds interesting. I'm going to have to look at controls. Settings, controls. Key mapping. I need to be able to rotate. Alright, so rotate camera is space and shift. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. So this looks to be the front. We've got a pretty basic looking tank so far. How are we going to make this Yeah, if you're looking to join, sometimes the join button doesn't show up on mine for some reason, but there should be a link in my description for the video that has a link to the join, so you can just use that link if you really want to. But again, you don't have to. Anyway, so first things first, it looks like we can pretty much change everything. So, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make her a little bit wider. Make her a little bit longer as well. We're gonna have us a pretty beefy tank. Let's pull that back to there. There we go. Gives us a pretty sloped front end. Kind of reminds me of a T-14 heavy tank for the US a little bit. So that's the turret, or that's the hull. Dang it. Apparently space is double. Let me go in here again. Sorry guys. Apparently space is two things here. Space is also starting the thing. Yeah, this is return to designer. So is there anything under left control? Let me just do that real quick. So we'll just do control. And that should allow me to look around without constantly seeing the thing. Okay. There we go. Now we're not going into the fight. Alright. So, thought. Make it a little bit taller. We need to slope the sides. Now, this game is extremely in-depth. Like, there is a lot here. And I don't know anything whatsoever. So it's going to take some time. So let's go a little bit higher. I'm kind of thinking something. I mean, we've got the turret, and we can change the turret and stuff too. But I kind of want the sides to be a little more sloped. So let's see if we can figure out how to do that. Side glacis. There we go. We're gonna kind of make us a sort of Wolverine / Jackson tank destroyer. Somewhat. Kind of. Can't make any guarantees, obviously. But that's the thought, anyway. We'll see how it works out. Let's see. Front strip. That's fine. So we're gonna have to keep the bottom plate pretty protected. Just trying to look at some of the other things. I think that's a pretty solid overall shape. It's still low profile, which is good. You don't want to be the gigantic thing that everything can pin from anywhere. Let's look at armors. So as you can see, we've got some pretty solid armor due to our sloping. Our bottom plate's a little weak, so we might want to add some armor to the lower plate. Maybe take it to 25. That way, if we're angled at all, it should bounce. But it's not overly heavy, hopefully. But you can see, sides need some work too. So, let's go with upper being 20 millimeters thick. We'll go like 18 millimeters there. Alright. And then for the rear, we're not going to put too much in the way of armor for the rear. 10 millimeters should be plenty. Just due to the fact, well, maybe we go 12. Just in case. I don't know if there's any infantry or anything that we're going to go up against. And I don't want them getting behind me and shooting me in the butt with a rifle and somehow getting through. So that's our armor. Let's go check out the turret. Now, obviously, we can change the turret quite a bit as well. Bring the nose of the turret out. We can make the turret a little wider. Extend the rear of the turret as well. Have some extra storage. And then we kind of want, let's see if I can get the sloping. Wanted a little bit better slopes. Obviously, we can't really slope the front of the turret too much because we're going to have to put a gun in there. But we have a little bit of sloping anyway. And due to the fact that the turret is likely to be hit, we're going to have to make sure we've got some armor on that bad boy. So, turret ring's pretty protected. Not too worried about that. The sides, let's take those up to like 15 millimeters. The roof can be 10 millimeters, that's fine. Not likely that we take too many hits in the roof. The front, we're going to take that up to like 20 millimeters. You can see it should be pretty decently protected. I mean, obviously if a round comes straight in, it's going to be able to do some damage. But we're also going to have a gun here with a mantlet that should help protect that as well. The side is kind of worrying, but again, it's sloped at an angle at which, like, if I'm shooting at something, it should, if it hits there, ricochet off. If anything comes in through the side directly, it could be a problem, but there's not much we can do about that. And then for the rear, again, minimal's probably fine, so maybe like 15 millimeters for the actual rear, and then for the cheeks, doing something like 12 millimeters. And then 10 for the roof. I've got to be careful because we don't want to make this thing too heavy. I have no idea how much it currently weighs. It looks like... Okay, so this is the total mass that we're able... Or wait. Okay, so internal space. Total mass of the vehicle is 15.91 tons currently. Okay, sorry. I just checked chat and it looked like somebody was having issues, so I was worried that something was going wrong. All right, so I think for the base, I think we've got everything that I kind of want in a design for now. I mean, the only other thing, like, I kind of want this to be a little bit taller. Because we're going to need the space, I think. So let's go back to shape. See if we can't make this a little taller. Give us a little bit more room. Leave the turret the way it is for now. Even though it's a little large. That gives us a little bit more space inside. Because we got to fit everything in here. We've got to get our crew in here. We've got to get the gun in. We've got to put the driver in, our commander, all the things. So, yeah, there's quite a lot to do in this video, or in this game. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go to the mobility side of things. Mobility. This is where things get really crazy. Let's see. We're currently using a twin transmission, which allows turning in place. Okay. That's probably fine. Tracks. Probably need wider tracks. These are really narrow, so track width is probably going to need to be substantial. So 0.7 meters seems all right. Then we'll put some fenders on this thing as well. Length of the track seems fine. Thickness. That seems pretty good. That's some pretty clawy tracks, hopefully. This area looks muddy, and I'm assuming this is the area we're going to be in. So we definitely want the thicker tracks. Probably ought to even go thicker than that. Let's do something like that. That should hopefully grip this mud pretty well and let us move through it. What else can we do? Forward sprocket. Something like that. Zoom out a little bit. Height. Oh, okay. So you can actually change. There's so much that you can change. We definitely want the height up, because if we need to run over something or climb over something, we need to be able to just get the top over top of it. So that's fine. Diameter. Okay, so the diameter is maxed out on that. Idler rollers. So you can go with more idlers or less idlers. Okay, and the back. Okay, so 0.24, 0 or minus 0.24. That way we are symmetrical, front to rear, in theory. In theory. Let's go with diameter is actually smaller than the front. Can't do anything about that. Spacing on axle. See, this is where I don't know exactly what I should be looking for in terms of this idler roller. I would imagine it should be inside the thing like the rest of them, right? Even though that one's not. We'll just go with something like that. How about that? Width. Ooh, we can make it a thick one. Alright, and then we can change the spacing. There we go. That seems pretty legit. Road wheels. That's these in the middle. So let's see. We can move them forward. The height. diameter. Oh boy. Chonkers. Let's go with something like that. And spacing on axle. Here we go. Per axle. Go 3 per axle. So there's actually 3 separate wheels per axle. In theory, that would help us, right? More contact patch with the track, meaning less slippage, in theory. Pull those in a little bit. Group spacing, all of that I don't know anything about. Return rollers. Now these I think are the little tiny rollers that go in between, right? I don't know anything about that. Those are literally like stuck on our... Okay, it's actually in between. Right there. So that's probably perfect. Okay. Let's go engine. Let's get an engine in this thing. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Sprocket. Again, this is a game that I've never played before, so you'll have to bear with me. Okay, just making sure. The game looks awful with the frame rate. Is that just me? Anybody else having frame rate issues? Let me see if I can't get some better frames here. It's not like mine in the game isn't bad, but from what I can see of you guys, what I'm actually seeing is some like really weird frames. So let's just double check. Yeah, 15 FPS. Yeah, that's terrible. So that's what I'm going to see if I can fix. Don't know that I can, but I'm gonna try. So first things first, I'm gonna lower the graphics settings in the game because obviously my graphics card is running the game and trying to stream it. So if I lower the graphics settings here, hopefully that'll increase the frames for you guys. So we'll go medium. Accept. Resume. And see if that helps. Might take a little bit. Just panning around real quick to See if that helped at all. No, it's still real clunky. Okay. Alright, it's not the upload itself. Alright, I'm gonna try and restart the stream again with a couple different settings and see if that helps. Again, don't know that it will, but if it does, it'll be nice. Alright. See if it's working for you guys now. Still real clunky. Lowering the bitrate didn't help with that. Yeah, my FPS on my PC playing the game is like 160 some. It's in the bottom right hand corner. So it's not that, it's just that playing the game and trying to stream it at the same time, both of it uses the graphics card. And I think the game itself is using too much of my graphics card. So maybe I can just go real low quality on the game and see if that helps. Yeah, it's still pretty bad. Yeah, I'm up over 200 frames per second now. Is there a way to lock how many in this game? Like, I could try running it in a window. Let's try that. See if that helps you guys. You guys shouldn't notice much difference, but I definitely do. Good lord. It's tiny. Let me see if I can make the window a little bigger. There we go. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. For what? Well, actually it changed for you guys too, didn't it? There we go. That should fix you guys. better frame rate wise. Hopefully. No, it's still really bad. I'm using OBS to stream, or it's actually Streamlabs to stream. It's not the program that's doing it. Like I said, it's solely due to the fact that I'm playing a PC game and trying to stream it, which both processes use the graphics card heavily. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. But that's why we test things. If this isn't going to work out, I'll have to just make standalone videos. Because you guys know that for me, quality is important. I don't like... I'm going to try one more thing and see if that helps. If that doesn't, then we... Alright. Trying to get everything together for you guys. Let's try this. What does this look like? No, it's still super bad. Ah, it's so frustrating. Why does it not... There's got to be some other way to do this. I've got an onboard graphics card too, like it's an integrated graphics. It's probably crap, but if I can find out a way to use that for the streaming side of things, I might be okay. Let me see if I can figure something out here. Alright, let's look here. GPU 1. It's doing all of the work, mostly from Sprocket, but also from OBS, aka Streamlabs. Yeah. There's just nothing I can do. This takes a lot of... Alright, let's go in here and see if we can't drop it even more. Let's see. Grass distance. Let's go like 20 meters. It's already wood. Let's go none. Anti-isotropic filtering. Get rid of that. Okay, accept. Alright, resume. That's a little bit better, but it's still really, really jittery. I could try that, I guess. Yeah, it's still really, really jittery. It's not a firewall issue or anything like that. It is solely due to the fact that I'm trying to stream on the same PC as I'm playing the game, and my graphics card can't handle it. If I pull up my graphics card right now, it is literally maxed out. So that's why I've been trying different settings to hopefully find something that works. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to do this as a standalone game where I just do videos rather than stream it. And that's the way it'll have to be for PC. Unless I can buy a new graphics card or 2 graphics card and run SLS or something. Let's try that. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. That looks much better. That looks much better. Am I wrong? That looks way better. Okay. We may have fixed it. We may have figured it out, guys. Holy crap. Alright, let's try bumping the graphics back up to Ultra. We can turn all these back on. Take this back up to like 64. And then turn this back up to this one. Except, oops. Resume. So like I said, yeah, that looks fine. Oh my god, that's such a headache, but I figured it out. Alright, we are gold. We're golden, folks. Like I said, just give me time. I'll figure it out. I promise. But that being said, I think I do want to restart the stream one last time and try for that 10. Also, settings, gameplay, go back to using full screen. Alright. How does it look now, baby? I think that looks pretty solid. Alright, guys. I think we figured out the culprit. I was able to use software instead of hardware acceleration on the streaming on OBS, aka like I use both OBS and Streamlabs. OBS I use for my actual videos and stuff. Streamlabs, which is also a partner with OBS. Streamlabs I use for streaming, obviously. So I had to play with the settings. There's a lot of settings to play with, but we figured it out. All right. Let's get on with the show. Sorry, guys. I know it took a while. I appreciate everybody sticking with me that's here. You guys are freaking ridiculously awesome. I am no professional by any means. I'm trying to figure all this out for my own. So what can we do for an engine? Looks like we can't go more than a 6-cylinder for some reason. We can go for a 4 liter. A 4 liter 6-cylinder driving this thing? Will that even work? What if we go here? What does this give us? This gives me an 18 liter V6. That sounds a little bit more likely. Let's go with the heavy engine. Transmission. We've got 3 gears. Maybe go with the 4th gear? Nope, can't change that. Okay, well we'll leave the gearing alone for then, or for now. We've got 2 reverse gears. Alright. So that's interesting. Internal fuel. Oh, we're definitely going to need fuel capacity. Let's go with 1,000 liters. And we can add some fenders on this thing. What kind of fenders do we want? Oh, this doesn't. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stick with those. Oh, these are placeable. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, we don't need to do that. Alright. I think we've got that. Let's just double check one last time. I think there was something else we could do. Yeah, we could put the exhaust on, which we definitely need exhaust, right? Kind of like the looks of this, but can I rotate it? Is it R? Heck with it. Oh, that's pretty crazy. That's awfully large. What about this? There we go. Do something like that. We've got exhaust, guys! Okay, I had to restart it on my phone again. It disappeared on me. Alright. We've got exhaust. So that's good. Let's go down to firepower now, baby. Alright, so what mantlet should we use? What does this look like? If we go... Whoops. Up here. See, I feel like this wouldn't be the mantlet. Let's get rid of that. Maybe something like this. Okay, there's the middle point. Glad that it snaps. There we go. That gives us some elevation and de-elevation. And of course the turret rotates, so we don't have to worry about it turning left and right. Alright, so yeah, let's see what we've got. We can rotate all the way up to 30 degrees, and we can depress down to 11.8 degrees. That's fantastic gun depression. So yeah, we're good in that sense. That's fine. Armor. Don't need a lot of armor because we already have armor behind it, so show the armor. Yeah, so it's pretty well armored. If we get rid of that. Oh, God bless it. Go there. Can we make the thing wider? Doesn't look like it. Looks like that's a fixed size. Alright, well, cannon. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. What size cannon should this thing have? I mean, if we're going with like something like a tank destroyer, we probably should have at least a 105, maybe like a 120. What do you guys think? Put the biggest exhaust on the turret? Alright, let's see. So, we've got to consider the fact that this turret has to be able to rotate. So we don't want to add too much weight. So, what kind of gun brake? I like this one, but I also kind of like this one. I feel like this is the American gun brake. This is like French. This is German. So we'll just go with that. The caliber. Let's take the caliber up to... let's go with 120 mil. Like, that's a pretty solid gun caliber. Barrel length. Let's go ahead and extend that. Let's go 2 meters. Okay. So we are, what, 120 millimeters. Got a decent sized barrel. Muzzle velocity seems, I don't know. It's got a 51.4 millimeters of penetration currently. Let's just check. Oh yeah, we don't have any crew. It's kind of hard to do things if you don't have any crew. Alright, so ammo. That all looks fine. You don't need a crap ton of ammo. Alright, let's start adding some crew. First of all, we need a commander's cupola. That's pretty massive. It'll be down here, so the gunner should probably be right in here. So we'll put the gun sight right there. Looking right down the length of the barrel. That might be a bad idea, because when we fire the gun, you're not going to be able to see crap. The smoke from the gun will probably, like, cloud. You won't be able to see anything. That might be an issue. We'll see. But back down to the crew. So we've got our gunner. We've got our commander. We definitely going to have a driver. So, driver's gonna be down here in the front. We'll have him down there. Antenna. Do we want a regular antenna or do we want like one of these? Like how big is that? First of all, we need to turn symmetry off. There we go. Kind of works. I don't know though. I kind of don't like it. Let's just go with a regular antenna, like back here. Or maybe like on the side of the turret. There we go. Alright, so stowages. Gotta have some armored stowage, right? Put those there. Oh, we don't have... Dadgummit. Forgot we turned stowage, or we turned the symmetry off. Camera can be a bit finicky, not gonna lie. There we go. Gives us some storage. I kind of want a second one right in front of it, though. Ah, screwed that one up. It's off. It's off by the smallest margin. Dadgummit. Well, I guess we can fix that now, can't we? Can't we? We can fix that. Alright, so that gives us some outboard stowage for some things. What do we got? Crew hatches. I think these are kind of the American hatches. So we'll put something like right there at the front. Lights. Gotta have our lights. Put that there. Utilities. Oh, we've got all the things. You can put logs on this thing. It's kind of cool. A little bit of spaced armor. There we go. Got some cables. Gotta have those. So we've got cables. Like, I feel like this would be a bit of a safety hazard considering it's hanging down into the track. I don't like the cables. Is there a better cable? Oh yeah, there we go. That's a lot neater cabling. Cable management is everything, guys. It's not gonna be perfect, but close. There we go. What in the world is this? I have no idea what that is. Okay, what's this? It's a giant hoop. No idea what that is. We don't need these eyelets because we actually have eyelets right on the front anyway. Don't need that. Say those are like service hatches, something along those lines. Yeah. Oops, wrong button. I think that's probably plenty. And then we gotta have some anti-infantry, right? So we'll give the commander, let's turn symmetry off. We'll give the commander the ability to use a 50 cal. And we will also throw in one of these little belly turrets, like down here. There we go. Just in case. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like we're done. Like, that's not a bad looking little tank. Kind of like this one. Alright, so then we've got... Ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, definitely that one. And then for desert... Kind of like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Alright. Do we... Like, what do we call it? We call this our Mark 1? What do we call it? The, MK1? And, let's take her for a ride! Oh, the turret turns real slow. But she moves. She's definitely not winning any speed competitions, though. Let's try to see if we can find a way. Woo! No! We ripped our exhaust off. Gotta be careful clicking things in this game. Mobility. Tracks. So we didn't set up the suspension at all. Do something like that. I mean, this is the best engine that we've got. Because it won't let me do anything. Like, the maximum it gives me is a friggin' 4-liter V6, which can't move anything. It's got 309 horsepower, which is 10 horsepower per ton. I mean, we could try it with this and see. Let's try it. Okay. Well, it's a little faster. That turret's still really slow rotating, though. Definitely struggling with the terrain. The tracks aren't gripping crap. I think that's why this one's called No Tanks Land. Come on, little Mark 1. You got this. To turn the other way, Mark 1, come on. Alright, before we press out, let's go ahead and our gun depression isn't as good as we thought it was going to be. I don't like how wide open this is either. And the artillery's a little scary. We are not protected. I didn't realize artillery was going to be a thing. We are not protected from that. Hey, we're taking rounds! Where from? Okay, right there. I need to move forward so I can actually aim my gun down. At least we clearly made a good tank. We're bouncing rounds. I just wish I could look down. I don't know how. They clearly got us. I can't even see them! Well, we've got a gun. There's that. I feel like we need a much faster tank to get across this, or a much heavier armored tank. I don't know. There they go again. Never gonna be able to hit this thing. Okay, that went high. A little bit further down. Still too high. Still too high. I think we got one. It's not shooting back at us anymore, so that has to be a good thing, right? Oh! Taking rounds again. I see you. Alright. Alright, it's not shooting back at us. I think we may have gotten it. Looks like we've got a trench here that we're gonna have to cross. Dang it! I'm struggling to see anything. You're still there, you little turd. Got a little bridge here that we could drive across. I just don't like where these freaking artillery shells are hitting. I feel like this is a bad freaking play. Also, this bridge is not nearly big enough. Maybe if we cross it at it. Close enough. Go faster, tank! Artillery's landing in this area. Drive like you mean it. Woo! Holy mother of God. Alright, before we go much further here, we're gonna get smashed. I hear the whistle. I don't like it. We're good. Feel like we're doing okay. We haven't died yet, other than the first guy. Like one of our tanks died. Come on. It feels like I'm on ice. Like, I don't get it. Come on, tank. You got this. There we go. Good thing we gave it long tracks. Wait, what? Oh, I see him. No. We go. Oh no! We're gonna be stuck in this friggin' trench, in this crater. No! I can't get out of this. I can barely climb anything to begin with. Dang it! That sucks. I wish there was a way that we could, like, make this thing faster. I don't get it. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be World War I, so maybe we need a smaller gun. So let's go. Let's try that. Let's go firepower, caliber of the gun. Let's take that down to like 90 mil. And now that we're 90 mil, maybe we make the length of the barrel longer? Go like 1 meter? %burn off. I don't understand all of this. What if we go... slightly thicker barrel? Will that help? Slow as crap. Think with an 18-liter V6 that it would actually have some sort of power, but it really doesn't. And like I said, it's like we're driving in ice. Like, this tank does not want to go through this at all. I feel like we've got wide enough tracks, we've got deep enough tracks. Like, we shouldn't have any trouble going through this friggin' ground, but this thing literally just slides everywhere. What got us into trouble in the last one. It's a gearing thing. Like, let's try changing the gears. If we make the gear ratio longer, that should mean better acceleration, in theory? I don't remember my gearing. We definitely got more speed. We're hauling it now. Let's do that again. Let's take that up to like 7.5. Take that up to like 4.4? I'm about to do max out those sliders. I think it's a gearing thing, guys. You can see we're moving better now than we were. I think we were just too lowly geared. That's why we couldn't get up like hills and stuff. Of course, we're still struggling to go up the hills. Tracks suck, apparently. Look at this. Just sliding backwards. Like we're on ice. Got a good turn rate though, when you get it to turn. can't do something even better. Like, here's the thing, like, you guys want me to do... Like, power, it says power at... And this is just showing, like, how many RPMs. Like, should we increase that? I guess. Even though it says max RPM is 1200. Our turret, like our gun is either too large or too long. So maybe we take barrel length down. Whoops. Not now. Raise the gun. Lower the gun. Not. There. Maybe go with a 76 mil. Let's go base, turret. I hate how it keeps grabbing things. I hate that. Let's do clutch braking. Let's see if that helps us at all. Oh, vents! That's what you guys were talking about. I am so sorry, guys. Definitely gonna need to take that down. There we go. Maybe that helps? I don't know. But it can't hurt, right? It definitely can't hurt. Maybe we move this further back. There we go. What about now? Maybe we do need 2 of these. Let's get rid of that. Put these like on the sides. And then take that off. Try that. This thing was perfectly fine before we put these vents on. Alright, so... let's go with that. Power at 1100 RPM. 1190. Since the maximum RPM... try that. Definitely slower again. But if it keeps us from overheating, then I'm good. I still gotta figure out, like, how they can see me so easily and I can't see them at all. Other than the fact that they're a computer and I'm a human. Well, we've made it this far. This turret, like I said, this gun is supposed to go up and down. Like we already showcased that earlier. See how it's rounded? But it's not allowing it to go up and down. I don't know why. It should go up and it should go down. Oh God. Can we not be under the tank? Thank you. Alright, advanced. 4 liter. $1,100. There we go. It's only giving me 6 horsepower per ton. What if we go back here to this? This allows me to use like an 18 liter V6 rather than a 4 liter V6. Like, I would have thought having, like, deeper tracks would make it easier going through the mud, but clearly it's not. So maybe let's try taking the, thickness down. See if that helps. Again, I'm just starting out in this game, so I have no idea what does what makes, or what helps it, what doesn't. I can tell you right now, this doesn't feel any better. Maybe a little better. Alright, so first guy we know is... Why, welcome to being a Spartiate. Much appreciated. Newest member on the channel. Did it play like a thing in the stream by chance? Did it like pop up? I'm trying to set up like the pop-up notifications and stuff on the stream. Got hit by an artillery round. I think everybody died. My tank's still working. Will it fix or will I die in a... Oh god. Well, shoot. Alright, let's try a different scenario. Let's go back. Quit the main menu. TRK Gaming? Hey Spartan, just dropping in before I sign on to have a great rest of your stream. I appreciate it, man. Let's see what we can do for this. Ambush. Enter war period. Okay. Let's see what it says. Engine tech and cannon tech is higher. Well, if that's the case, then let's go, quit the main menu again. See if we can't go... You know what? Screw it. Let's go sandbox. Let's see what we can do. Sandbox is mid-war. I don't know if there's anything out here that we can shoot at, though. That's the only downside. Where's the fun in that, you know what I mean? Alright, let's try to go back to, Sorry about that. Old Let 'em Peek sent me a message. He's asking about if we were going to do arena tonight. If they're going to do arena, then we could potentially do that. Let's go fields. That sounds like a fun one. Alright. Let's just go like ham on this one. What do you think? Say we just go ham. Let's just make the biggest, most goofy looking thing we've made. So all the width, all the length, all the height. We're going whole ham. Slope that back at a nice steep angle. Slope the sides in at a nice steep angle. Leave the back nice and flat. And you know what? Turret. Can we get rid of the turret? I wouldn't mind making like a jack panzer or something similar. Ah! There we go. There we go. Alright. Something along those lines. And then if we go to the hall, let's see, take the rear. want the rear. The rear. Rear glacis. That's not really what I want either. Rear offset. Oh, there we go. Only bad thing is that doesn't leave anything for like, I kind of want that to be taller. Yeah, so we would have something like this, right? I'm trying to do this like out of memory. I think we can make the bottom like taller with this. If we go like tracks. If we go like... There we go, a little bit thicker. Get some girthy tracks. But I'm trying to think. We kind of want this to be taller because this is where the engine's going to be. Right? Let's go custom engine. What can we do? Alright, let's go with a V16. 5 liter. Go with 2690. Alright. Fuel. Carry 1,000 liters. Firepower. For the gun mount, definitely need like a tank destroyer mount, so we're looking at something in this area. Oh, it wants it down here. Well, I don't want it down there. I want it up here. Okay, screw you then. I don't want that mount anyway. Let's go with something like this. There we go. Wait a second. We can go heavy mantlets? Hold that thought. Oh yeah. Let's go heavy. Go heavy or go home, am I right? Apparently this doesn't fit up there. I don't want it down this low. Looks awful. Okay, what about one of these? One of these work up here? Yes, they will. Close enough. We'll go with it for now. See, this is where it shows that the gun can go up and down. Alright, size of the gun. We can have a 250 millimeter gun. which is massively ridiculous. Has no penetration though. .420 meters per second shell velocity. And barrel length. Yes. .923 meters per second now, baby. Now we're talking. Kind of want to shoot this thing now. Alright, so we've got that. Let's go crew. For commander, we'll put you back here. Viewports for the gunner. Put you there. I don't know if that'll work very well or not. We're gonna try it anyway. For the driver, alright. Antennas, we'll just throw one of these up here, take symmetry off. One of those up there. Stowage, not too worried about. Crew hatches. Those on the side. Ah, crap. Here we go. Lights. Utilities, not worried about. Anti-infantry. Again, give the commander 50 cal. And then put a little bubble turret down here. Alright. Livery. Alright, so we're gonna have to wrap this up and take this thing out on a test drive. Let's go ahead and do it. Must be under 100 tons for this mission? Dadgummit. Alright. I mean, it wasn't what we had in mind, but I think I love it. Not gonna lie. We also need to put vents on this thing, remember? So let's do that real quick. Need an exhaust. We'll slap that on the back. This thing looks ridiculous. go. This thing looks ridiculous. Alright. Let's try. This is definitely a design that only a mother could love, I think. What in the world? Where's the bad guys? We're going in. Man, this thing got some speed. Where did that even go? You know what? Oh, there's a lot of these guys out here. Thank God we've got that French transmission. Good Lord. All right. Charging? You want to keep charging? You ain't got enough. You ain't that guy. What? Explain yourself. Alright, so I think our gun is a little too big. Because those reload times suck. So let's try to make the gun a little bit smaller caliber. You know, something along the lines of, I don't know, an 8-inch gun at 203 millimeters. What's the reload time? 14 seconds. That's still really high. We go down to like a 150. 8 seconds. That I can handle. Let's do it. Wait, did that mean I could add some armor? Yes, it does. Let's add some armor to this bad boy. Okay, so... armor there. Armor there. Armor there. Alright. I feel like that's pretty solid armor. Let's do it. I forgot, we gotta be under 100 tons. We're gonna have to take and reduce the length of this bad boy. So, length. We're under 100 tons. But we're too heavy. It's not that we're too heavy, we're just using more space than we actually have on the vehicle. Look at that. Let's go. Alright. Whoops. Wrong button. I hate that. I keep hitting the wrong button. Enemy spotted left side. Enemy spotted everywhere. Good lord. Alright, screw it. We're going in. We missed. Ramming speed. We scared him. No, actually somebody on our team killed him, apparently. I thought we scared him to death. He just burst into flames at the mere sight. Speaking of bursting into flames. Howie? Why is that space being the start button and stop button is kind of obnoxious. Okay, that went over. Also over. Can't tell what my shells are doing. Ooh, that worked. I think I've disabled him. I think I see fire there, but he's not completely dead yet. I don't know. Oh god! Wait for it. Ooh! Ow! You can't tell me that didn't kill that man. Yeah, that worked. Oh no! Retreat! Retreat! Swing the gun! Oh, they got him. Good. Ah! Turn back. Boom! Hello? Okay, that one's already dead. This guy passes this tank. Boom! Oh god. Ow. Okay, he's dead. They don't always explode into flames. Sometimes it's subtle. Who's close? Got one on my left. dead. Where'd you go? Oh, crap. Wait for it. All right. All right, we're going after him. He thinks he's tough. He thinks he's the guy. There he is. Look at this guy. Just peeking over the ridge line, thinking he's all nice and tough. Come on, get the gun down. There we go. He's still firing. All right, you little punk. You have met your doom. Well, you will. If I can get the gun to press. Boom! We win! We win! Alright, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry there was so much trouble at the beginning. It's something that I needed to work on. So I apologize for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Uh-oh, what'd Peak say? I didn't see Peak. Yes, it is on Steam. It's called Sprocket. And it's something new to me. I don't know anything about the game other than what you've seen today. It took a while for us to get the stream up and running decent. But once we got it, we got it. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay around. I'm going to get everything set up. It seems like Peak and Aaron may be wanting to do some arena in the very near future. And I can go ahead and stream that as well. So you guys can see my perspective of the arena fights. So yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you